We are Effectiveness of AI on Software Engineering. I'm Kyle Grantz,
Brendan Darnell.
and this is our project. So our overview for this project is that we're going to be comparing the effectiveness of AI tools in software development. So we're going to be doing that by developing two different full stack inventory management systems. We're going to be building one of those with the assistance of AI tools and one without. We'll be recording our times for both semesters and then comparing them at the end. Our client is Dr. Aneth Agilapalli, our professor, for 421 and 423.
Okay, our project solution approach is one major component that we are using is the full stack web application. We are using the MERN stack as our framework, which is MongoDB, Express, React, and Node. We chose it for flexibility and scalability, as well as we had some prior experience with some components to that. We are also using email-based two-factor authentication for user login, and that uses bcrypt and node mailer. And then as for why we chose MERN, just going over it again, we are doing it because it uses JavaScript for front end and back end, which we had experience with. It's also easy deployment using React and MongoDB. And then it's modular and allowed for parallel development of pages and systems, allowing us to develop the user side and the inventory side separately. This is a general component diagram for how our application works. We use Mongo on the back end, Node and Express for the logic and API, and then React for the user interface involving the web pages.
So at the end of the first semester, we have completed the first inventory management system, the one without using AI tools, and we had a recorded time of 68 hours, 14 minutes, and 50 seconds.
For the next semester in our future work, we're going to rebuild the application using generative AI. So that will utilize AI-assisted development tools such as Copilot, ChatGPT, and Gemini in order to generate, test, and tweak our code. Then we're also going to track development for that using the same time tracking methods we used previously. And then we will be comparing the findings of those times and efficiency comparisons between the manual and the AI-assisted applications to see whether it was quicker and more efficient for us to use artificial intelligence to help generate or doing it by hand. And then now we will take a look at the application. Welcome to the application demo. This is the start page for the application. It is a login page. As you can see here, you can log in with your email and password. We will create an account. I have some autofill here, but we will make a new account using my email. We will go with a username and a password. Just confirm that password and we will create an account. User registered successfully. And now we will try to log in. And it will pull from the Mongo database and ask for the 6-digit verification code, which gets sent to the email. That is using Node Mailer. So I will pull that up in my email and verify my code. And then it takes us to the main view inventory page. DIMS is the name of the application, and that stands for Donation Inventory Management System. As you can see, we have a Manage Donations button, an Inventory button, and an Account button. We can change the view and we can sort it. This is the table view for the inventory. It has product name, product type, category, quantity, donor name, the date that the inventory donation was created at, and the date that was last updated at. We can change the view. This is the table view, but we can also view it as a bar graph. We can also view it as a pie chart. And returning to table view, right now it is sorting by ascending. We can sort by descending. We can also sort by date, which goes date created at, and donor, which is the donor name. In the Manage Donations page, we see all the donations once again. We can add a donation. We'll call this a test donation. There are 3 product types that you can choose from. However, it's very easy to add more product types. And we will choose furniture. And test seems like it's going to be a table. Quantity, we'll go with 5, for example. And I'm the donor name, and donor ID would be the username. And add donation. That refreshes, and we should see test furniture table 5 Brendan uploaded at this point, and last updated at this point. Now I will select it, edit donation. It pulls in all this and let's say we wanted to make it a chair. Update donation. And now you can see the time last updated has now updated down here, as well as chair. Now, if we wanted to delete the donation, we can delete it. Little pop-up, are you sure you want to delete this donation? Okay. Donation deleted successfully. And now test is gone. It is no longer on the inventory. So that covers the bulk of the inventory donation. You are able to add, you are able to edit, delete, as well as change the view, sort, and view donations and all of their details. Now in the account page, just a simple logout, which clears the cookies and takes you back to the login page. Everything is a protected route, so up here I can try and access one of the other pages like inventory, and I cannot as I'm not currently logged in. That about does it for the application demo. Thank you for watching.